This demonstration will review the setup and generation of financial statements in Microsoft Dynamics AX 2009. Financial statements allow users to set up unique and custom statements to compile a company's financial performance. Each company has a unique requirement for the presentation of financial data to management and board members. The setup of financial statements has been designed to allow end users, rather than developers, to create and generate them. The setup enables you to map financial reporting statements to ledger accounts, financial dimensions, or a combination of the two. Financial statement setup is divided into 5 distinct functions. Create a dimension focus, create a row definition, design the row structure, create the column definition, and run the financial statement. Next, we will go over each setup step in detail. Dimension focus makes it easy to define, manage, and select dimensions and ledger accounts when making reports and inquiries based on financial figures and transactions. Dimension focus also defines in which order dimensions and ledger accounts should be considered when printing and inquiring on reports. To create a dimension focus, enter a unique identifier. In the Dimension tab, select one or more dimensions that you want to use as a dimension focus in the row structure. The row definition allows you to determine what will be printed in rows of a financial statement. To create a row definition, enter a unique name and associate a focus to it. The Depth field shows the number of levels in the Structure Designer. To access Structure Designer, click on the Structure Designer button. The Structure Designer helps to display report details and set up various parameters. To edit any of the components in the tree, click on the component and click the Edit button. The 3 tabs, General, Setup, and Special Report, allow you to set up various information. There are 5 row types: Element, Group, Structure, Calculation, or Exception. Element holds a value like a ledger account. Group holds one or more row types. Structure is used when a row is referring to another row. Calculation calculates the value of one or several row definitions. And finally, Exception prints those row definitions not used in the printout. In this example, the type is Element. The value represents the ledger account or group of ledger accounts. In this example, all ledger accounts between 110,101 and 119,899 will be part of this definition. Based on this setup, if a new cash account is created with the account number 110700, no changes will be made to the row definition. The account will be automatically picked. Several format-related setups can also be done in these 3 tabs. The next step to create a financial statement is to define the columns. Column definition allows you to set what data will be printed across the top of a page of a financial statement. Existing column definitions can be copied to new column setups to allow for easy replication of a report which may have some minor changes from the original column definition. Columns are comprised of column numbers, the order in which the columns will appear across the page. The column type consists of many types, which you will see listed here. By unchecking the Print checkbox, you can suppress a certain column when printing the financial statement. The Number of Columns column can be used in situations like moving or offsetting totals. The Setup tab of the Column Definition section allows you to set certain criteria which can be changed while printing the financial statements. Some of the criteria that can be changed here are main and secondary focuses, row definition that the report will be linked to, the 100% account number when calculating percentages such as percent of sales, include cover page, suppress zero balance rows, include header information, transaction or total lines. On the bottom section of the financial statement form, there are many more tabs available for user setup. The General tab displays mostly the information that can also be reviewed in the Overview tab. The Setup tab allows you to set a date interval code or date range for the report, as well as determine the currency when using multiple currencies. The Calculation tab allows you to set up details regarding the calculation if the column type is Calculation or 100%. You can set up calculations such as calculating the difference between two columns or calculating the percentage of one column to another. This is accomplished by selecting the appropriate calculation expression. The Formatting tab allows you to set up certain formatting information such as the decimal display or the thousand separator symbol. You can also invert signs, thus making credit balances appear as positive numbers. The Transactions tab allows you to select which company to pull data from when you are in a multi-company environment and you want to be able to create reports for various companies. You can also determine if opening and closing should be included for balance sheet type reports. Financial statements are generated by the end user using the financial statement report. Users can generate individual statements for the main and secondary focuses selected. Main or secondary focuses will help you to view financial statements from different perspectives without changing any financial statement setup. For example, you can view the same report by general ledger accounts, cost centers, departments, department and cost center combination, or purpose only. The Columns tab allows you to select date ranges and date codes at the time of the report generation. Clicking on the Options button will allow you to select the print medium, which includes the screen, a file, printer, or even email if you are configured to use email. Once you are satisfied with the report requirements, simply click on the OK button to print your report. In this example, the statement is printed to the screen.